Hi everyone, welcome to Building Public with Natively. Today is the day 15 of my 30 days challenge where I'm building one app every day and give it away to someone, build it further. So today I'm gonna build a marketplace for farmers where they can sell their local products. So let me share my screen and start building. So what I do is that I'm gonna look for a design from Pinterest, of course, say selling app. So let's see what it shows us. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I have to find a design which I like it. So let me say local products, marketplace. Let me see how that will look like. Marketplace. I think I can go with this one. Let me just save it. Yeah. So let me give it the prompt here. So I just add this here. Build me a marketplace app where farmers can sell their products. Let's give it a go. This is actually one of the ideas of my students. I'm teaching entrepreneurship at one of the universities here in Latvia, and they had this idea, and I was like, okay, I can actually build it, and then you can see how I do build it with Natively. They were overthinking about the MVP. I told them that okay, just build something simple, have the main features that you can actually match the demand and the supply, and just test it out, validate the idea if it's working or not. So I think the main idea now with building is really having a working MVP that you can launch and then you give it to the users and see how it works. Also, the main question is that can you build an app and can you bring users there or not? So I think now the main question is not really, building. It's more about can you sell because you can build apps with natively other solutions. So I think more about, how can you sell? And that's why, I think that you have to move fast with your MVP and build it with like natively and then launch it and then see how the actual users are reacting to the product. So yeah, this is a very simple idea. Build a marketplace app where farmers can sell their products. And this is natively. So let me, meanwhile, while waiting for the front end to be built, I will do the Supabase, the backend. So let me connect with the Supabase. The Supabase is our backend. It's our storage, it's like a Google folder where you store your files. So for every app, you need the backend, you need a database where the data will go there. So I choose my organization. I let natively to build, have access to my database. And yep. So what I do is that I'm gonna connect with dog walking app because I don't have enough space in my Supabase. So I'm gonna just connect it with dog walking app and let the tables be there. So I connect this one. I go to the dashboard. We can count the dog walking app. So you see that there are 62 tables. These tables are all from other apps, So yeah, I'm just putting all the tables together. But the base idea is to have tables for every app separately, like a separate project. Perfect. Yeah, this is done. So you see, this is cool. This is done here. Yeah, it's working. And there's a new feature which is released just today. So I'm gonna show you that just in some second. Yeah, please, comment your projects. What are you building on the comment? And of course, there's a link in the description. It's a community link where you can actually create your account with Native and get 5 additional prompts or 5 prompts for free. So just use that opportunity and then go build your account. I think, yeah, just go build your dream app with Natively and see the power of AI and Natively, what it can build you. And of course, here you can deploy your app to iOS and Android. And during the hackathon yesterday, I pushed to test flight one of other ideas. Very soon, I'm going to record a video of where I'm building an app and then deploy to iOS, so you can see how that goes. There's a new feature at Natively which we introduced. It's called Visual Editor. So if you come here, you just need to click, and then you can actually, try to fix this. So this can be Latvia. So let's apply the changes. So yeah, you can increase the size. Let's make it 30. It's bigger. Let's change the color maybe to something else. Yeah, this should be 30. It's wide small. Perfect. And then we just save the changes. We can also do the padding here. We can change things, the margin. Okay, let me just put 0 here, 0 there. Yeah, so this is the new feature that, you can actually work with the visual, you can add the card, you can change things, change the numbers. So this will save you a lot of time for prompts, but also actually you can customize it and work with the design. So we're adding new design features here. But for now, yeah, just a very simple, editor that you can actually edit the text, and also you change the design based on how you want it. So this is something cool that we just released today, and you can actually already experiment it with your new projects. So let's go back to the chat. I will say let's connect the Supabase and build the backend. So I'm just gonna give this prompt, and it's gonna build as the backend. And remember that there are 62 tables. There will be new tables created once we start building the backend. Yeah, like we're already we're halfway to our competition. Today is day 15. So I have 15 days more of this competition, and then there's gonna be a new competition that I'm gonna start. So I'm super happy that I was consistent for 15 days, and I hope to be consistent for the next 15 days, and then I will finish this challenge successfully. We have been giving the projects away to people who are interested, and of course, this project I'm not gonna give it away to anyone. But let me know what you think about this project. Do you feel that there should be local marketplaces needed for small farmers to sell their products? Yeah, so I would uh, love to hear what are your feedbacks, and if you have some thoughts about the design, the idea itself. So it will really help a lot. The team that is building this marketplace app, just yeah, please share your idea on the comments and share what you're also building. Uh, let's see. It's working. Yeah, you see, so we had 62 tables and now we have 70 tables. So there are 8 new tables for this app idea. It's actually a lot of tables. So yeah, you can see here product separates product recommendation, product categories. Yeah, you see. This is the mockup data. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay. Profile, of course. No, this is from other project. Yeah, but yeah, you see that there are 8 new tables added here. So perfect. So we have built, and of course I'm clicking, but it doesn't work. So we have to ask AI, to fix it. So we have to ask it like natively to fix all the buttons. Everything should work. But we have the overall structure here. So we just built with 2 prompts, marketplace app where farmers can sell their local products to anyone who's interested. So this is how our homepage looks like. We have our favorites here, what's our favorite products. And of course, this is our profile. I think there needs to be 3 profiles, for farmers, for users as us, like, buying. And then also there should be an admin um, for the app owners, maybe. Or I think maybe there is only 2 kind of like profile needed, farmers and users, and that's it. I think this is for users. So, but we can actually, maybe add it for like farmers. But my idea is, just keep it simple, have the app only for the users now, and you should be able to add the products as a app developer yourself from the farmer side. You can, of course, make an app for farmers as well, but farmers are not very tech savvy. They don't like technology, or maybe like they're not used to it. So I think if the platform will take care of, uploading the pictures, the prices, that's amazing for the beginning to validate the idea. But of course, you can just change things and edit things and then see how it goes. I can ask, please fix the buttons, all the features so I can add to cart, buy now, and edit my profile. So let me just give this huge prompt, which I don't like, like I don't like to give, prompt for like general things like all together. I would have to say, okay, please fix this button first, and then this and this and that. But here I just give a general prompt to see how it works. So me testing, natively to see how it works. But yeah, so you can actually build a simple MVP with 2, 3 prompts, but then to build an app to be able to launch to iOS and Android, you just need to really work a lot on prompt and then be sure that all the features are working, all the buttons are working. You like the design, you like the title, you like everything. So I think it's like, yeah, like more of, you just kind of like trying out and see what works, what not. Yeah, but this is our app, so how it looks like. And this is kind of, it's very simple, very nice. So yeah, it looks good. So yeah, actually we see that, for example, I gave a general prompt, yeah, and then it doesn't work actually, no? Yeah, I cannot click to add to the card and then buy it. Also, I cannot like kind of, edit the profile. So that's why, like I will go and prompt that, okay, please fix this button so I can add this. I want to be a bit specific. Please let me please fix the homepage add to cart button and buy now. I cannot click them now. Yeah, let's give it the prompt. So I think it's better to be very specific because then AI will understand. Because when we say buttons, it will, kind of, I mean, if you look that it went through everything, it kind of fixed it, did something with the backend. I think for me, just, I'm testing out natively as well, just to see how it works every day with like different prompts, different ideas, to see the limitation of the limitation, but also the ability of our tool. So we make it better for you. And that's why, for example, I just kind of try out different things. And to be more specific, I think AI does a better job. So that's like what I suggest, to be more specific, but also if it doesn't do what you want, you just have to ask differently and see if it's actually doing the ask that you do. Yeah. So let's see this time if it's working. But yeah, like before giving this app to my students, I'm gonna build, like, kind of work on it, so I just make it a bit better and kind of like giving to them, with a bit working version. So all the button works. They can add products. They can do the buy. They can add to the cart, and of course they can like kind of create their profiles and yeah, just see how it is. But yep. So yeah, now it's being done. So let's see if it works. Yeah, if it will not work, then I have to do something differently. Let's see. Let's wait that it will be done and then we'll do it. Yeah, like sometimes, as a vibe coder, you think that, it's super fast and then you can do things easy, but you really need to put time and, prompt and then see how it works. Because yeah, like to build an app, it's easy, but of course you should just like really have passion to actually see and then put some time to work on it. Let me see if it works by now. Okay, I cannot actually add it. So this is weird. Okay. Yeah, because this is the main feature. So, if you cannot buy something, then, it's just like, I mean, why to have such an app? So what I will do, I'm gonna fix this issue, but also I can go like revert the project and then see like how to fix it. But yeah, like, I can go to like the previous version and then, kind of start like from there. Because sometimes, yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate the project. So I want to get it right after 2, 3 prompts. And if something doesn't work, after 2, 3 prompts, you should actually, just like try to revert the project and see what's wrong and like what's happening. So I'm gonna fix this one and then like, see what works and not. Um, but let me just fix it here. Okay, so let's fix it. I don't have my phone, because it's like being used as a camera. So if I had that, then it will be easier for me to see how the app works. But I'm going to stop recording here. I'm going to work with this app a bit and like give it away to my students. But yeah, so simple idea, a marketplace for farmers to sell the products. And yeah, so please, you know, let me know what you're building, and also, kind of like feel free to share some ideas that like you want me to build. I think hopefully like next week, I will be able to like kind of like release a video from A to Z, where I'm building an app and then launch it to iOS. For Android, I'm gonna buy an Android phone and then I will do the Google Play thingy. So yeah, thanks a lot for joining and see you tomorrow. So yeah, have a nice time. Bye bye.